Hello everyone and welcome to the Lettered Classroom. My name is Bridget Spackman. I'm a multi-age teacher in Central Pennsylvania and I am a sponsored FLEXPATH student at Capella University. We've all had to make decisions in our lives that require a major shift in how we live. Whether it be that you wanted to start a new hobby, you wanted to build a new habit to grow your family, or even head back to grad school to improve on your craft. The big question is when do you know the right time to do it? So I wanted to share for you guys some of the ways that I knew for me personally that it was the right time for me to head back to grad school. So one of the first ways that I knew were basically teacher certification requirements. When I moved from the state of Alabama to the state of Pennsylvania, there were different requirements in order for me to hold my certification. And one of those requirements is to basically go back and start to receive some higher education. Now, it was just shy under receiving a master's degree when it comes to the credit hours that I needed to have. So at that point, you're weighing the options of, well, if I just took a few more classes, how is that really going to benefit and change my lifestyle? Now, for me, it was kind of a no-brainer because we also in my district kind of stop at our pay grade. So after so many years, if I don't receive my master's of education, I don't receive a raise every single year. So it was a no-brainer. I knew for a fact that I had so many years in order to be able to maintain my teacher certificate, but also make sure that I was constantly going up to the next levels every year when it came to my salary. The second way that I knew was basically just a personal goal. To be honest, I come from a family where a lot of people did not receive higher level education, my parents included with that. And so I wanted to do it for them, but I also wanted to do it for me to show that I could do this, that this was something that I was capable of achieving. And on top of that, I could also improve on my craft. So I knew that whichever type of a format or program or school that I was going to be going to, looking at the program itself and what they were going to be offering as far as those classes was really, really important. And so when I found out that Capella with their FLEXPATH format that could just very easily be tailored to my lifestyle, and also the fact that they offered courses in personalized education, flipped classroom, all of those components were really, really essential in making it a no-brainer decision that this was something that I could definitely implement into my own classroom and improve myself as an educator. The third way that I knew for a fact that I could do this was just having a discussion with my family, and this included my kids. I wanted to ensure that everybody was there to support me and that I knew for a fact that I could lean on them a little bit heavier during certain times when I felt as though I was busier. And so with the support of them and knowing for a fact that they were there to help kind of pick up around the house a little bit more and do some of these extra chores just so that I could achieve this personal goal was a really big deal. So having those conversations with your family members, with your children, whoever it is that you might be living with is really important for you to help make that decision overall. And then finally, to be honest, no time for me was ever going to be perfect. I knew for a fact that just for me, there was no time like the present to just kind of jump in and figure it out along the way. And so that's exactly what I did. I knew I needed to get it done because of those requirements. I knew it was going to help my salary. I knew my family would support me and anything that I wanted to do. And so I just, for my personal self, had to make the jump to go ahead and get started. I felt as though if I was trying to give myself any little bit of a reason to say, well, maybe right now is not the best time, I would not have ended up doing it. So I have been so glad that I've taken this opportunity because I have grown so much as an educator, but also because I am working so much, I'm that much closer towards my goal of receiving my master's. So I hoped that this little journey through my decision-making process will really help kind of solidify a yes or a no for is it the right time for you to head back to grad school. I'm going to leave some links down in the description box for you to check out the FLEXPATH format and also my Master's of Education that I'm going for right now. And if you have any questions or comments regarding what I do within my format and my program and in receiving my master's, just leave them down into the comments. I look forward to chatting with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Bridget Spackman. I'm a multi-age teacher in Central Pennsylvania, and I am a sponsored FLEXPATH student at Capella University. Bye, guys.